Good evening to those who are here live, as well as to those who are listening to us on the podcast. Well, tonight is Hanukkah. We have already completed 5 nights and are lighting another candle tonight. And the rabbis who discuss Hanukkah, Hillel and Shammai, famously discuss the order of lighting. They talk about how it is that we should light the candles and whether or not we should go add a candle every night or start with 8 candles and decrease the candle every night. Very famously, the rabbis decreed that our tradition would be a tradition of increasing the light. Every night, increasing the amount of light there is. I think the same idea is present in other traditions that we have in in Judaism. For example, our Jewish holidays appear usually at a full moon when the light is brightest. That way we celebrate in a festive and bright mood that the evening of the holiday should be filled with light, which is equivalent to safety. But light is also a metaphor for Torah. And we live our lives with that same philosophy. That is, that we should be increasing the Torah in our lives, increasing our connection, whether it be to the synagogue, whether it be to Judaism, to Jewish learning, to prayer, to observance. We take our lives as being one of ever-increasing joy. It's not always easy to do. It's a challenge sometimes to try and figure out how it is we are going to increase the light in our life. But if we look for those opportunities where we can share a smile, where we can share of ourselves, where we can give tzedakah in a place that maybe is needed and that we've noted, maybe by doing those things and actively seeking out those opportunities in our life, we too can each day increase the light in our lives, increase the reflection of Torah in our lives. Hanukkah means dedication. Of course, in its original context, it meant that the Maccabees were to dedicate the worship space. For us, dedication is also an appropriate word. For maybe we can dedicate ourselves to increasing the light in our life and the light in the world. We're going to continue now, as is our tradition in these afternoon get-togethers with the mourner's kaddish. I'll mention that we say this not just because the tradition is that these words are said by mourners, but the kaddish really is not about death. It is about sanctification. It is about holiness, and it ends with a prayer for peace. That underlines all we do in our tradition. Bring a little holiness, bring a little sanctification into lives, and maybe we can increase the peace in this world. Mourner's Kaddish now. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabam. Bialma divrai kirute v'yamlich malchute. V'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayeg lechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala v'izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yesh me Rabam v'varach le'olam le'amei amayam. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitboar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yidadar v'yidaleh v'yidalal shemei dekudisha barichu. Liela minkal birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlomo rabo min shemaya. B'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the one who makes peace above bring peace to us and to the entire world. And let us say, Amen. Thank you so much for being with us. Let's look forward to another week of Jewish spirituality and of moments of Jewish spirit. We'll see you next Tuesday night at the same time and in the same place, or on podcast via Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Have a good evening, everybody. Take care.